my channel. So in today's look I am doing a Latin American inspired makeup look. It is based around big eyes for the dance floor, so those eyes are popping from way back where. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. It is nice and simple with the eyeshadow. It's all about lashes and the different types of eyeliner I'm using. So let's jump straight into the tutorial. So for primer today, I'm using the Napoleon Perdis Gold Primer, and I have mixed these two shades here together in the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I find this one's great for competitions because it lasts really well. For my brows, I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate. And firstly, I'm just combing my brows through, and then I will be using my angle brush to apply it. This is really great because it's water resistant and smudge proof, so it's not going to sweat off. When I'm doing my brows, I like to keep the arch nice and high and defined, and the beginning of my brows a touch softer. And now I'm taking my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, and I'm going to get a small flat brush just to make the bottom of my brows nice and sharp and sculpted. As an eyeshadow base, I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extend base, and I'm just putting this all over my eyelid. This doesn't have any color to it, so it isn't going to cancel out veins or anything like that, but it does make your eyeshadow grip and prevent it from creasing. To set that and have a nice shimmer, I'm using this Napoleon eyeshadow called White Wedding, and I'm just packing that all over my eyelid with this big brush. So now it's time to move on with the eyeshadow look, and I'm taking this color here and my MAC 217 brush, and I am just applying it through the crease of my eye. I want my eye to be lifted, so I'm going to take it quite high on the outer corner of my eye and then back down to my lash line. So it's kind of like a bit of a V shape. Okay, now we're going into a darker eyeshadow, but with the same brush, and we're deepening up the outer corner of the eye. I want it to be a nice gradient, so the darkest part on the outside of the eye, and then softly blended through the crease to join up with the taupe shade. But it's really important not to go higher with this shade. You want the darker shade to always be lower. And I have some good news for you. That is the end of the eyeshadow. So it's nice and simple. I'm now taking my black gel liquid liner in the color Yin. This is the Napoleon one. I love it because it's super black. I'm now creating a wing with an angle brush. Not the same angle brush that I use for my eyebrows, because I like to have a couple of them in case I'm, switching up products. And here I am creating a nice dramatic wing. I'm sure you've all seen me do this a million times. And I can see little creases there that aren't blended very well, and in my last video they showed up on camera quite obviously, so just making sure that's nice and blended. Now I am taking this Rimmel Match Perfect Concealer. It's a 2-in-1, so it's a highlighter and a concealer, and I am getting rid of any redness and dark circles, and I'm also using it to sculpt and lift this section here. And now I'm just blending that all in with my damp beauty blender. And now I'm just setting my whole face with a pressed powder foundation, and I'm going to take a smaller brush to set around my eyebrows so I don't ruin all of the hard work that I've done. And I'm also going to use this exact same powder to set my concealer under my eyes. And now I'm going back into the rich brown eyeshadow, and I'm taking a medium-sized angle brush, and I'm going to smoke out my under eyes, and I'm taking it from the corner and going under my eye line. So I'm not actually putting it too close to the line. This is gonna create a doll-eyed effect and really open your eyes. If you do put eyeshadow or black eyeliner quite close to the eye, it's gonna make your eyes look smaller. And to make our eyes look even bigger, I'm taking a white gel eyeliner and I'm packing it onto the inner rim at the bottom of the eye. This is gonna make our eyes look super big and doll-eyed, which is what we want. It's really important to use a waterproof mascara so nothing smudges or goes anywhere, but I'm actually not using waterproof on myself here because I am just going to wash it off. And now it's time for some false eyelashes. I really like these ones. They're the MANICARE lashes in the design MILA, and I wait until the glue goes nice and tacky and then I place them on with my tweezers. Once I've got them in place, I like to squeeze my real lashes and the false lashes together just to pinch them and make sure they're nice and set in stone. And this is what they look like when they're on. It does make quite a big difference. So now I'm trying something with individual eyelashes that have diamanties on them. These ones are really beautiful and they have such an awesome shine and sparkle to them, so they will look amazing on the dance floor. So what you need to do is get a little pile of glue on your knuckle, and you'll need some tweezers as well. And yes, unfortunately, you have to put these on one by one. So you do need to dip it in the glue and then apply it just underneath your natural lashes at the bottom of your eye. So you're coming in and just attaching it under your real lashes. It depends how thick your lashes are as to how easy they are to apply. The thicker your lashes, the easier that these will stick. It's a little challenging. It's challenging for me to get it on camera as well, so I am kind of just focusing on getting it done right. Sorry. And you might feel more comfortable trying this with your fingers rather than tweezers, so just see how you go. And I think I ended up doing about 8 lashes on each eye. Okay, so I have successfully managed to apply those. Now I'm going to be bronzing up my face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep. I'm creating a nice strong contour down from the top of my ear to my mouth, on both sides, blending it up my temples as always, and then tucking under my chin. For blush, I'm using this MAC blush here. It's really bright and pretty. It's in the shade DOLLYMIX, and I'm smiling and heavily applying this to the apples of my cheeks. And now I'm just taking a big powder brush and blending it all together so I don't have any crazy patches or dark areas. Time for the lips. I will be lining them with Napoleon Plum Roll Lip Liner. I know some dancers even use a brown pencil eyeliner, so you could do that if you don't have a lip liner that's nice and dark. But the whole idea of this is to have a really strong contrast between the lipstick and the lip liner. For lipstick, I've selected a really cute pink. This color is called Impassioned by MAC. Duh. And for highlight, I'm all about that multi-purpose, so I'm going to be using the same eyeshadow that I used as a base with a big fan brush all over the tops of my cheeks and slightly down the bridge of my nose. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next Friday night. Bye! Always got lipstick on my freaking fingers. It's because it's a real kiss. It means a lot. I ain't no fake ass bitch.